Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Liz from Liz's Party Designs. Today I'm working on a grad fan template, and this is the final design I created using my silhouette files from my Etsy shop. So stay tuned and I will show you how to create it. Okay, so here in Etsy I have my files, or the files ready for purchase, and you get 7 different templates, whether it be for Cricut or Silhouette software. These are the shapes that are included with this purchase. So the file I'm working on today is this one here to my lower left side, and I went ahead and purchased the files, or actually you purchased the files, download them to your computer, and I will bring you over here to the screen and show you how to design and download them into the software. So first I'm going to start with opening my files that I have downloaded from the Etsy store. And the file should be in my download folder. So I'm going to go to downloads, and here are my files ready to pop up. So I'm using the Silhouette package ones. I'm going to go ahead and click on that and open the files. These are a zip folder file. You need to go ahead and just hit right click and tap the open button. And the template I'm using today is number 3. I'm going to go ahead and get that open in my file, or in my Silhouette software. Now for this template you have 3 shapes. You get to choose whichever size of fan you want. You can make them bigger, smaller, or whatever size that you want. So we have this size here, which is a 8x6 size. This one is a little bit bigger, it's an 8x9 size. And this one is 9¼ inches, which is from top to bottom. You can also turn your fan sideways. That's up to you how you want to create it. You would just simply click on the shape, transform it to a 90-degree angle, which is like this. So today I'm keeping it portrait size, and these 2 shapes I probably won't be using in this video. They're just extras to show, or to give you whether you want a smaller fan, a bigger fan, and you could tell the difference here that they just you could use this smaller one as a layer to the back one. But in most of my fans I have 3 layers, so we need to create a layer for this one. I'll just show you how to do all that so there's no confusion. So I'm going to put these to the side because I want to use the biggest fan layer there is in this file. Now we can go bigger for this file, whether you choose to or not. And the way to figure out how big you could get this fan on your mat, for the Silhouette at least, you will have to bring down the registration marks as far as you can, which I'm doing here. And this shape can go as big as, let's see, I want to just test it out and see. Let's see. Once you pass this red line, and if you go outside of any of these red lines, it's not going to cut for you. So let's stay within those red lines. And I think the biggest I can do is maybe a 10-inch fan. Actually, it's 9.7. So close to 10 inches. I'm going to go ahead and keep the original size to it and place it in here. So we're still within our registration marks for printing and all of that. I'm going to go ahead and turn my registration marks off just because I kind of know where my pattern is going to lay and be big enough to cut. Alright, so we're going to start with that shape. I'm going to fill the shape in with a solid blue color. And that's kind of the color of my graduates' school colors. I'm going to outline it in the same color. Now to get the layered effect, I'm just going to click on the shape and I'm going to click on the offset button, which is this little star here you see to the right hand side of the screen. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to click on internal offset, and I'm going to choose the internal offset to be 0.200. I'm going to hit apply, and I'm going to make that internal offset gold. I'm going to fill it in with gold, and there it is. Now, if you don't feel too comfortable doing it like that, just go ahead and use the shape. Just go ahead and use this light gray shape and place it over that layer there, and it should line up. Yeah, and then you can fill this shape in with the gold layer or gold glitter as well. So that's two different ways of doing that. I am going to use this glitter because it's really sparkles a lot. Alright, align that up. We can align it just by eyeing it, or just hit object, align, and center, and it will align for you. So there it is. There's our second layer. Now, you could keep it at 2 layers if you want, but initially this will be your picture layer. So I'm not done yet. I want another layer. So I'm going to click on that gold second layer, and I'm going to offset one more time, and I'm going to do the internal offset again. I'm going to go to 0.200, and it's going to give me that like another frame just around the inner part there, and I'm going to fill that one with our picture. So I'm going to come over to my silhouette library, and I have a picture here of a student. I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, that's not the student. Sorry. It's the girl. The pretty girl with, I am going to type in Grad because I think that's all my, yeah, here it is. There we go. Now I have 2 photos of her, one without a background and one with the background. I don't remember or recall why I took her background off. And so there's our photo. It is now inputted into our shape here. And that's it. So like I said, you can do it a 2-layer. That's a 2-layer, kind of an example of what you'll see or what you'll get. Now with the 3 layers, you see how that pops a little bit more? And then try to always put that middle layer with some glitter. Just make it sparkle and pop and look really cute. What I'm going to do is add this class of 2022 logo that I believe it was off of Etsy. Yeah, I think I got this off Etsy. Now, this is the main layer. I'm going to show you how I did it to layer, or to add the trim and borders around it. So if I just put it like this, you see how it kind of disappears in the photo? You can't see the 2022 too good. I mean, we can downsize it and just put it here somewhere, but like it clashes with her hair color and all of that. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to remove it off the mat, or just off that canvas really quickly. And because I liked it better without the graduation hat, I'm going to remove the graduation hat just for this one. Some pictures are good with it, some don't. She already has her graduation hat. We don't need to take away from that picture. So I'm going to remove it from mine. And I filled mine in with blue glitter. We can do gold glitter. That's really up to you what color you want to do. You could do gold, You could do black glitter. There's black glitter as well. I have a black glitter in my file, but I'm going to stick with blue just because that's the original one that I chose. Now, try to match the glitter papers, of course, to your school colors. Hers aren't anything blue, but I'm just doing a sample for you to show you how to play around with the colors and everything. So like for this blue background, it could have been white. But I'm going to keep it blue just for the sake of the video. I mean, just so you can see all the colors and stuff, but of course you would match to the graduates' colors. Now I'm going to offset this class of 2022. I'm going to click on the actual writing or the wording. I'm going to click offset. I'm going to give it an offset of 0.030. Whoops. And I'm going to hit apply. And I'm going to add one layer of white. So we're going to start building this background or these offsets or these borders, these lines, this background, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. So my first outline is white, offsetting the blue. Okay, so now I'm going to offset one more time, gather it and group it, and then offset it again. I'm going to offset it to 0.030 one more time. Hit apply. I'm going to make it black. I'm going to fill it with black and outline it with black. Okay, gather it all and group it. Now I'm going to put my lettering over here. See how much better that looks with the offset, all the layers. That looks really cute and that looks really good. I like that. Now I want to add the high school name. This is not our actual high school, just one that I'm inventing. Southeast High. You can add her name, her high school name, any wording that you like. I try to keep it simple, whether it's going to be the high school and her name, just the high school, just her name, whatever you want to put. Just class of 2022 even is an option. It's really up to what they want written on it, or if they give you freedom to create it, of course give them those choices. So I'm going to make the font on this one graduate. I am going to fill the letters with white. I'm going to make the outline white. I am going to leave it highlighted, and I'm going to do an offset. And we are going to do an offset of, let's try 0.050. Is one of my favorite offset numbers. When I'm doing cutouts or anything, centerpieces, that's the best thickness for an outline on a border of a cutout, in my opinion. Well, for projects that I do. So I'm going to fill that in with gold glitter. You could do blue, but I'm doing gold, and for this one it looks really nice. And then the outline, no outline. I'm gonna gather it all, group it. Actually I think it's missing a color. Hold on. Jeez, what color did I put for her? Ungroup it. I don't know if I put a blue. Okay, let me offset one more time. Let's make this offset. I'm going to group it. And I'm going to make it blue. That navy blue. Whoops. Okay, group it, and then offset that one as well. Click on the little star, offset it, and then now we're going to add the gold, 0.050. I think that's how I did it. I'm not sure. Anyway, you play around with it and decide how you want it to look. Like I said, you can layer this hundreds of times over and over and over again. You can add hundreds of borders, hundreds of back offsets. It's really up to you how you want to do it. This one is not going to have an outline. I'm going to group that. So yeah, I think this is how I did it the first time. Group. And now I am going to place it over here. Yep, that looks way better. Okay, so there we go. That's it for this fan. Now, of course, you create in Silhouette software, you would know how to put your registration marks and print. So, like I said, we met our lines. We're not out of the lines for our registration marks. I'm going to go ahead and click Open Page Panel or Page Setup. I'm going to click here to registration marks. I'm going to turn them on because once you print these, you have to have the registration marks on there, remember? And do a test print. Make sure your quality is good, it's printing out okay, and get them printed and cut. So remember, they will not cut without these registration marks. You have to have them on. The machine will read them and cut the fan out for you.